one thing you can control in the golf swing? Well, pretty much all of it we can control, but the one thing that we need to make sure we control really well is how we set up, and more importantly, how we set up with the big dog, the driver. We want to hit it hard, we want to hit it far, we want to hit it hard and far consistently. So Sunday swings, we're going to be looking at George's swing. So if I put him here to the left of me, you can see his address position, very much crouched down and hands working very much out in front of him. Now as we take a backswing here, you can see how the upper body is pretty much just doing all the work. It's a very much an arms driven swing. So standing into it better will help us move better during the backswing. This is going to help create consistency. What I always talk about here in the golf swing is if we create a swing which is very much an arms driven swing, it's very hard to predict where the club face is going to point. Well, to be honest, it's hard to predict where the club face is going to point anyway, but if we get the arms and the body working more all together, that is going to help us perform. Remember, if you're brand new to the channel, well, warm welcome to Alex Elliott Golf. Sunday Swings is my chance to look after you. Yes, give you a free swing analysis and drills to improve your game. So stick around, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can improve. And anything that we do say, make sure you apply it to your game as well. So let's get this setup all ticked off and then get a feeling for how we can move better in this backswing and understand how we can move better as well. So I don't want you to address a golf ball to begin with. I want you to go where the golf ball is. So on line with that golf ball, it's on my big left toe. Turn the left foot out, move the right foot so it's just wider than shoulder width apart. Now the key thing to this is keep the leg straight to begin with. Take that hold, get the sole of the club to the sky and lower that club now until it's parallel to the ground. Now this is the key signature move. Just tilt forwards from the hips until the club hits the ground, slightly bend the knees. Now shuffle that in. So you can see now, compared to what George was like, we're stood a little bit more upright, we've got less knee flex and the hands are hanging down more under the chin. As opposed to being like this, we've gone very much more like this. More athletic, easier to make that turn. That is exactly how we want to move. So let's hit this one away, just from that position, feeling a little bit more athletic. Straight away, this is going to allow us to move a little bit more athletically. So let's give it a whack. There we go. You're going to get much better results right away, just with that feeling. So let's lose the head cover. Let's talk about how we can get a better move in the golf swing. So, you know I like these alignment sticks. Let's get this down. Let's get a ball teed up again. So it's so important. And by the way, guys, if you're using that, use it with your irons as well. Now, if you want to win free swing analysis and drills to improve your game, it's so easy. Well, number one, join the team. Hit that big red subscribe button. Remember, we've got other things in here where I do my subscriber challenges, which are coming up in the next week. Stick around to find out what they are. So hit that big red subscribe button, make sure you turn the bell notification on, and hashtag PICKME down below. So this is how we're going to feel some better turn. I want us to really get a feeling of this off the golf ball to begin with. This is the best way in which you can learn something. Let's not go straight into hitting balls. We maybe attach that movement too much to actually hitting balls. So if it doesn't quite go right straight away, we're like, oh, this doesn't work. So let's get into doing this off the golf ball so then we get a feeling for it on the ball. So alignment stick across the chest. What I want you to feel is you're just going to start moving these shoulders as best we can. Now, you'll notice as I do this, I move the shoulders or the upper half as much as I can, and then I collect the lower half. Move the upper half as much as I can, collect the lower half. Move the upper half as much as I can, collect the lower half. So you can really see here, top of the backswing, we've got a split between upper and lower. We've really got that loaded turn through the whole swing. And George, this will be so much easier for you to do because you're standing to it more athletically. It's really important we get that. So what I would encourage you to do on the driving range now is really get a feeling of just a back to target rather than this way. Really feel wide and back to target. I want you to keep it as simple as that. The big believer in this, you set up to it better, you'll move better through the whole swing. Set this one away, have a waggle, back to target, or maybe even try and feel right shoulder to target. Really encourage that turn, hit it away. and we'll start to really get a little bit more consistency. We'll start to move the arms and the body together in sync. So remember, that is video 1 on Sunday Swings. Join me in 2 hours time where we talk about how do you start the golf swing correctly and what are the checkpoints you need.